Hey guys, Rob and Melissa here with Flea Market Flipper.
Hey guys!
Guys, we wanted to throw this video together. We put out a blog post last week. We got a comment on it. The blog post was about a returned battery charger for a golf cart. We sold the battery charger on eBay. The guy said it wasn't working right. He shipped it back to us. When we got the battery charger back, this is the first time it's ever happened to me in all my years of selling. It was all damaged. It wasn't...
It was beat up.
Yeah, it was beat up bad. But I think it was from shipping. It wasn't packaged properly. So anyways, we got it back. I called eBay up right away. I said, look, I got this back. It's beat up. What's my next process? What do I do in this case? And they said, we're going to send you an affidavit. Fill out the affidavit. Just sign your name to it. Say what happened. And send it back to us. Email it back to us. They actually sent me a link in the first email that I clicked on, and I sent a picture of it back to them. And they took care of it really, really quick. Now, that might not always happen, but that's how it worked out for us. So, yeah, we ended up doing that. We got a comment on the blog post from that. If you guys missed the blog, and let me say this too, if you missed the blog, it's great. Go back and read it. It's great information. Like I said, this is the first time it happened to us. That's why we posted it to you guys, and we wanted to put the information out there. But we did get a comment about it.
Yeah, and you can check your old emails
Yeah.
from last week. It should be right there.
To go find the post.
Yeah, but the comment just on the post was basically telling us that we lost all credibility as an eBay seller for making this post, and also because it was unbelievable how simple it was, our process. So we just wanted to address it to also say that it's not always this simple, but this is what happened to us, and this was the situation that happened at the time, and it was a simple process that day. So it didn't really take very long. So
you guys, we don't exaggerate on these things that we go through, and we shoot videos and we do blog posts on. We're real people. This is what happens to us. All we're giving you is our life experience. We're trying to help you guys out if you run into the same situation. Now, there's a couple factors in this whole thing that might have helped our situation. We have 100% feedback on our name on eBay that we sell on. That might have caused the rep that we talked to look at us and say, yeah, we're legit people. We're not scammers. We're not trying to pull the wool over anybody's eyes. This was a legit situation. So that might have contributed to the whole outcome of this result that we got. And it might be different for you if you don't have a lot of feedback. If you don't have 100% feedback, like this person who made the comment, I don't know their situation. I do know there's a couple things that come into play. With also is the phone call too. That would come into play.
I was going to say is the calling. That is something that people don't do anymore. They don't pick up the phone. I don't like to pick up the phone. He always will pick up the phone.
A lot of people don't.
Yeah, I don't. I prefer a text over a phone or email, but that doesn't get the job done in this situation.
And a lot of times, and you can even think of this in your own life, you might have sent a text to somebody and it was taken in a different way than you meant it. So it's lost in translation when you send something, and it's the same thing for an email. If you email them and tell them, hey, this is what happened to me, I don't know where to go from here, can you give me advice on where to go from here? That might get lost, and it might come off different to somebody else, or they read it a certain way. So that's why I always tell people, we tell everybody, pick up the phone, spend 15, 20 minutes, get rep on the phone, tell them the what happened, and you might not get a good rep the first time, because not everybody will handle it the first time the right way. So you might have to hang up and call back in 30 minutes, or just even call right back and just get a different rep and see what they say about it. And sometimes you might have to go to a supervisor, and we tell people this all the time. That's just the normal procedure that we deal with when we deal with people on the phone. We might have to go to extreme measures to get something done, but you have to realize that. But we definitely believe that if you get somebody on the phone, if you're calling and talking to somebody versus emailing, you're going to get the job done quicker, and it's going to get done better by doing that. So that's what we always tell you guys.
Yeah, and it's taken 3, 4, or 5 phone calls before. This one just happened to be, the first phone call that we did. And another thing to note is they also talked about eBay being in favor of the seller, or the buyer, sorry, and which we have found in the past to be correct. eBay did for several years favor the buyer, kind of no matter what the situation. But the last couple of years, we've noticed a shift in anytime we've dealt with them, is they've been a lot quicker to side with us. So if in a situation like this, in the past they might not have, but in the last couple of years, I think that they have changed a little bit.
Definitely within the last 5 years, we've seen a difference in them. And like I said, it could be because we have 100% feedback. I don't know exactly all the reasons, but we have within the last 5 years, because I remember probably, 5 to 10 years ago, I was in the same boat. I thought they only sided with the buyers all the time, but we've had a number of instances within the last couple years that have taken place that they've sided with us. We haven't lost money, just some crazy stuff, and we blogged about it. We've put other posts in. You can check out our logs. The blogs that we've done in the past on this kind of stuff. But we definitely believe that eBay will side with the seller if it's the right thing to do. So, and that's good, because the sellers are the ones who make eBay money. So you got to realize that the sellers are the ones who pay the final value fees. They pay the insertion fees, all that kind of stuff. So that's where eBay makes their money, is on the seller. So,
and I think they realized that after a couple of years of only siding with the buyer. But we wanted to make sure that we didn't portray as sugarcoating anything, because that's not what we are.
We never do that.
We don't do that, because we just go and tell you our experiences and what we deal with every day.
And hopefully you can learn from that. You can learn from what we've already dealt with and situations that we've done. And you guys might not deal with this all the time. We've never dealt with it, like I said, but if somebody does deal with it, hopefully you can learn from what we did and take the same steps and hopefully get the same outcome.
And so the big reason for this post was kind of to show you what to do if your item returns damaged, not in the same condition as you sent it out. Because sometimes things get switched too, which actually hasn't really happened to us in a long time, but we've heard of it happening. So if in that case, what do you do? But another thing that happened in this was damage in shipping. So we really wanted to talk about shipping. When in the survey we sent out a couple weeks ago, shipping, knowledge on shipping was the second biggest obstacle that people face. So, and it's something that a lot of you deal with. So you told us that just a couple weeks ago. So,
which we're super stoked, guys. Check it out. Next week we're gonna put on a shipping masterclass that we are going to send you guys some more information at the end of the week. We'll get it out there. But
keep an eye open, just in a couple days.
Super stoked. Well, shipping 101. We want to get people back to the basics. We want to teach you how to not worry about shipping. And it's going to be a live class. So we're going to be on the other end of the computer, phone, whatever you do. We're going to answer all your questions. We're just super stoked. It's going to be great. So start writing down all your questions, whatever you guys are struggling with, whatever your limiting beliefs are. Just start thinking about them. And like I said, we're going to give you guys some more information at the end of the week. And
later in the week.
We'll be launching it next week. So you guys are great. Thank you so much. We hope you guys have great success, and we'll see you and talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon.
Have a great night.
Bye.
See ya.